happened?
I believe we did.
It's been 6 years since the Avengers Infinity War came out. Yesterday, we did a redo review on the Avengers Endgame, which is my second best review I ever did on my YouTube channel behind my redo review on the Cross of Spider-Verse. But I gotta say, happy 6th anniversary to one of the second best movie out of the Avengers movie. Even I prefer Endgame better than Infinity War, but this film is a well-done masterpiece right here. Good morning, everyone. This is your good old neighbor NickHicks Spider-Verse and Frozen 2 and Kim Possible Fan 2001. And I really hope you really enjoy my redo review on the Avengers Endgame. But don't worry, this video will not be longer because I want my The Avengers Endgame to be the only longer video. But honestly, this video will be medium or short, but maybe we'll see. So guys, so today I am doing a redo movie review on the Avengers Infinity War. This film has finally turned 6 years old. Yep, it's been 6 years since, it's been 6 years since all the Avengers characters, like Doctor Strange characters, or even the Guardian of the Galaxy characters defeat the evil villain Thanos before he snapped his fingers and turned the Avengers characters into the dust, which is the best villain plan I have ever heard in my life. It's even better than some of the Dr. Draken villain plan because honestly, guys, every single time he does a villain plan, he always failed, and it was really funny, to be honest. But this is the Avengers review, not Kim Possible content, you know? Sorry guys, so today I am doing a redo movie review on the Avengers Infinity War. It came out the year of 2018, which 2018 is a great year for movie. Like, come on, we got Into the Spider-Verse, we got this film, we got Mission Impossible Fallout, and we got The Incredibles 2, which is such a masterpiece. Sorry guys, enough further ado, let's get this The Avengers Assemble video started, shall we? So let's go. Anyway, even we was disappointing of how Age of the Ultron, but doing to AI is really a thing now, so that's why people are really like the Avengers of Age of Ultron. So it makes sense that Ultron will be will be a new villain in the Avengers movie, because that would be cool, because AI is really a thing. People are using AI like music covers or even the animation, and the woman gets started of the Wonder Woman 3 AI trailer, which that is honestly one of the worst AI trailer I ever seen in my freaking life. So I do not want to see that freaking trailer ever freaking again. So yeah. And sorry guys, so after I heard the news that they are making the Avengers Infinity War, also got it directed by the Russo brothers, which it was really cool. It was really cool. I do like the last work, like Captain America, the Winter Soldier, or even Captain America Civil War, which it makes sense because Russo brothers did a fantastic job of those two films. So let's see the Avengers Infinity War will be top there. It would be even better than Captain America the Winter Soldier, or even better than Captain America Civil War. Even I enjoy those two masterpiece films, but this film is even better than those two films. Even I think Endgame is way better, but this film is a well done masterpiece. And honestly guys, in the trailer hype was really all over the place, because a lot of people was so excited to see a new trailer, and I do honestly, I do really miss the time that honestly, do you remember when some of the reaction like Tower Mannix or even Grace Randolph, or even some of the YouTuber, who is a huge fan of the Avengers movies, and when you saw a biggest crossover of movies, I gotta say, but a lot of people was really overhyping this film, and it was really cool, and it was the best memory that I was never gonna forget. But nowadays, we don't see people act like that. But don't worry, Deadpool and Wolverine will finally change, and now that film will make Phantom Menace to forget how bad the MCU, but the MCU is not bad. Like, honestly, guys, have you never seen some of the terrible MCU movie, which is nothing than Thor: Love and Trash, or even Iron Man 2, or even two of the Thor movie that came out like 2011, or even 2013. So, or even Captain Marvel 1. I'm not gonna trash on the Marvel because that film had one of the best character development for Captain Marvel, which I am so glad that she's smiling, because in the first film she was not smiling, but in the sequel she's smiling, and I do like her cute smile. She's so beautiful, and I do not care what everyone said. And sorry guys, and I do remember back then, 6 years ago, when I saw this film in theaters with my brother Marcus and the kids, the same thing what I did at the Disney Cruise Line when I went to saw the Avengers Endgame after 5 years. But altogether, it's been 6 years since the Avengers Infinity War came out. Altogether, it came out on April 27, 2018, and it was the biggest movie event of 2018, because this film makes a bunch of money at the box office. A lot of the critic and the audience really enjoyed the heck out of the movie, and even the Marvel fanboy really like this film, but not for the DC fanboy, because some of the DC fanboys think this CGI is the worst CGI for the superhero genre. Like, have you never seen some of the CGI work? Like in Justice League, or even The Flash, more like The Flash, if you ask me. And sorry guys, so after I watched the Avengers Infinity War, but honestly guys, I gotta say, but this film is the most rewatchable the Avengers movie. And why not Endgame? Well, number one, it's 3 hours, and number two, I don't normally rewatch movie with the 3 hour runtime, because the only we watch I will allow, which not in with a PG, or no, a 1 hour or 2 hour, and 3 hour or 4 hours, no, because I was almost going that close to rewatch of the Snyder Cut, and it was 4 hours, and I was like, yeah, you know what, let's not do that. So my thought on the Avengers Infinity War, after 6 years later, does this film age well? You're absolutely right. This film was epic, brilliant masterpiece, and this is hands down is one. It's honestly is one of the best third installment for a movie in history, because without this film won't be the same. But let's hope Beyond the Spider-Verse will be my new favorite movie from the third installment, because to be honest, I definitely agree with Lemon Back. I'm not a huge fan of the third installment, because every time every single time they do third installment, they always ruin the franchise, like Spider-Man 3, Shrek the Third, or even Alvin and the Chipmunk Shipwrecked. Yeah, I do not want to think about that freaking movie ever again, so yeah. And sorry guys, and this film is even better than some of the terrible third installment, like Alvin and Chipmunk 3, or even Spider-Man 3, or even Shrek the Third, or Shrek the Third, whatever you call it. So yeah. And do I have any flaws about this film? Just like the Avengers Endgame, honestly guys, I don't have any flaws about this film. Not even a little bit, because this film is 100% perfect. Even I think Endgame is a lot better movie than Infinity War, but this film is a very well done movie. So yeah. Honestly guys, enough further ado, let's talk about how good this film is without giving negative. First off, the story is absolutely incredible. And yeah, sure, even I think Endgame is the best storytelling for the Avengers movies. But I do, honestly guys, we have never seen this type of MCU movie like teaming up like the Avengers characters or even Doctor Strange characters or even the Guardian of the Galaxy characters because they are great characters by the way. And so yeah, and they had to team up and defeat the evil villain Thanos, which is the best MCU villain in the history of the MCU villain, to be honest. And the characters. This is why I don't talk about some of the characters in the Avengers Endgame review because I want to save it for this review. Honestly, guys, we got so many characters. Like you do remember, like come on, how could you not remember Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, the Hulk, aka Bruce Banner, Scarlet Witch, Vengeance, War Machine, Winter Soldier, or even or even some of the Black Panther characters. Yep, even the Black Panther characters. Recipes to Chadwick Boseman, Wakanda Forever. Recipes to Chadwick Boseman. And Chadwick Boseman was so good in the Avengers Endgame, which I totally forgot about it. And I totally forgot to talk about the time travel. And I do forgot to talk about the one scene of the Avengers Endgame when they made comment of Black Widow's butt, which she do got some wagon. Okay, that was really inappropriate. Okay, we're gonna cut that out. Anyway, we got Doctor Strange, we got War Machine, we got Gamora, we got Groot, we got Rocket, we got Mantis, we got Drac, we got Chris Pratt, aka Star-Lord, aka Peter Quill, and of course we got sorry. I was trying to figure out what is his character that he liked to fly. So yeah, and we got Susan with the blaster hand in her. They're great characters. And Tom Holland Spider-Man are very good characters. Really like those characters. Really like this character a lot. And we got Black Widow, which is my favorite character in this film because I do like Black Widow with blonde hair because I do like female with blonde hair. It's so attractive, honestly. And once again, recipes to Chadwick Boseman. He passed away back then 4 years ago. So let's give it a moment of silence of the passing of Chadwick Boseman. Alright, let's continue this review. Okay, one of the best MCU villain in the history of cinema, which is none other than Thanos. We have never seen this type of MCU villain since the MCU villain, some of the MCU movies. And I know I don't make no sense, right? Come on, this is my freaking YouTube channel. I can do what the frick I want. Sorry, guys. Thanos is one of the best MCU villain in the history of the MCU villain, in the history of mankind. Because Thanos is a very well done villain, like his outfit, like his Finnegan Gauntlets, which... honestly, guys, this is why I got a Finnegan... that's why I got a Finnegan Gauntlets of the piggy bank when I got at Florida and when I was opening it on Christmas Day, and it was really cool, by the way. And I don't want to tell you what happened on Christmas Day when I actually opened someone's present. So the one lesson is do not grab your present if you don't have your name on it. If you don't have your name, just don't even bother touching it. So don't worry, I won't be doing that ever again because that was really stupid of me to do that. So yeah. And honestly guys, I probably remember when I said in my Doctor Strange 2, when I say Wanda, aka Scarlet Witch, is the best MCU villain. Well, honestly guys, I was going way over the top, way overboard for that. But now I seriously thinking that Thanos is back as my favorite villain of the MCU, because without Thanos, this MCU villain won't be the same without Thanos. And Josh Brolin did a fantastic job with his performance. And the action scene. The action scene is absolutely incredible. Even I think action scene in the Avengers Endgame is the best action scene for the MCU. But this film has some great action scene, like the forest fight, or even some of the location that Thanos and Iron Man fighting. And I gotta say, but that fight between what Thanos and Iron Man was really brutal. For a PG-13 movie. So yeah. And so you got, and we got some funny joke in the movie, like on the guy I probably remember in the Avengers Endgame that has a funny joke, like honestly giving the comment of Captain America's butt, or even making comment of Black Widow's butt, or even the one scene of the Avengers Endgame when Bruce Banner was doing was picking it up and trying to pretend he's a hog. Oh my goodness, that scene was really funny, because honestly guys, that was a scene when they traveled back to the Avengers 2012, which I totally understand why that film was 3 hours, because they really want to go that far in the best way impossible, to be like the Lord of the Ring, The Return of the King. So I totally understand why they did that. So because the Lord of the Ring is honestly one of the longest trilogy in the history of trilogies. So yeah. And honestly guys, in this film has some funny joke, because honestly guys, there was a scene when Doctor Strange and Tony Stark was not getting along. And honestly guys, I do remember the scene when Doctor Strange have audacity to give his stone to Thanos. And Tony Stark say, "Why would you do that?" And Doctor Strange said, "We're in the Endgame now." Yup, we're in the Endgame, Doctor Strange. You got that right. So that's why we got the Avengers Endgame. Honestly guys, that came out 5 years ago. It's even better than Kim Possible 2019. Why? It's because that film, it came out the same year of 2019 of Kim Possible, which I refuse to watch the piece of crap. Screw the movie and screw DC Channel who greenlight that film. So whoever said that Kim Possible 2019 is the canon of Kim Possible, I'm gonna be laughing my butt off, because there was absolutely no way in the monkey that film is actually a canon of the Kim Possible universe, which I don't count that as that Kim Possible content, you freaking idiot. And sorry guys, and the action scene once again was really incredible, but the joke was really funny, Honestly guys, like real Gamora joke, man, honestly guys, that joke is really underrated. I don't understand why some people really did not like that joke, But I gotta say, where the heck is Nip? Oh yeah, Nebula was not, honestly guys, in your show, Nebula was in the Avengers Infinity War, but honestly guys, there was a scene when she got tortured by her dad Thanos, which, man, such a brutal father that you have, Nebula. Honestly guys, that's what you get for lying, and even Gamora was lying. Honestly guys, I was completely shocked and speechless that Gamora, her dad is really, it's Thanos. Like, honestly guys, there was one scene when Thanos and Gamora did some father and daughter time, and Gamora just don't like Thanos because he is wiping in the half of the universe. And there was one scene, there was one scene when Thanos tortures Nebula. And when you hear her screaming, that is a real screaming crap. Yeah, that is a real screaming right there. Honestly, that is a true scream, and Karen had one of the best scream for every movie, because they have one of the best scream, because her screaming was really horrifying, and when Thanos was torturing Nebula, like grabbing his Phoenician gauntlets and destroy her body part of the robot body part, and she was really screaming, and you see Gamora was really crying. Was crying. That scene was really horrifying. One of the most horrifying scene I ever seen in the MCU movies. But there was one scene when Thanos completely threw Gamora off the CHILFF, which I don't want to say it on the YouTube platform because I was not born yesterday. And second of all, I want to keep this channel as family friendly. But there was one scene when Thanos threw her daughter, which is Gamora. And honestly, guys, and that music when they played, man, that was really incredible. And the score, I forgot to talk about the score of the Avengers Endgame, which I'm gonna talk about. Which my favorite score of the Avengers Endgame, which is in the Real Heroes, which that score was the best and the most emotional score I ever heard for the Avengers movie I ever listened to, because that score was absolutely incredible. But my favorite, which is not in the between what Thor's score or heck, or even the theme of the Avengers. The Avengers Infinity War score, because those score is absolutely incredible. Like Thanos' henchmen, all really great. But the funniest joke in this film, which another thing, there was one scene when that one villain is a whip up to Squidward, and when Tony Stark said, "Get lost, Squidward," that is the most funniest comedy joke that 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 I have that I ever seen for the MCU. It's even better than every single joke in Thor: Love of the Trash, which I really hate that freaking movie. So yeah. And honestly, in the climax is absolutely incredible. And yeah, sure, even the climax is not as bad as the climax from the Avengers Endgame, which it can show that I'm a huge fanboy of Endgame. So I think Endgame is, even this film is a masterpiece, but I think this film is even better than Endgame. Even better than Infinity War, to be honest. And sorry guys, and this film made some bunch of money at the box office. A lot of the critic and the audience really enjoyed the heck out of the movies. And sorry guys, and this film was really feel like a limited series on the big screen, which is pretty cool, by the way. Honestly, I do remember when I was watching this movie while I was having candy, so thank goodness the Lord I didn't get in trouble, because that was really, Honestly guys, I just found that it's really illegal that you bring your own candy. Like, who in the white might want to pay some candy for $20 at the movie theater? It's not worth the money, you know. Honestly, it can show that movie theater is so desperate to make people poor, like spending your money on a bunch of candy. Like, who in the white might want to spend your candy for $20 freaking dollars? And sorry guys, and there was one scene when all the Avengers characters completely turned into a dust. Like some of the galaxy members turned to a dust. Even Doctor Strange turned to a dust, or even Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, turned into a dust. When he said, "I don't feel so good," that is the most emotional line that Spider-Man ever said since the Spider-Man watched the news in Spider-Man No Way Home. Even I think that scene is the most emotional Spider-Man scene ever. But I gotta say, when Peter Parker said, "I don't feel so good," and he turned to a dust, I gotta say, but that is literally Thanos completely wiping the half of the universe. And there was a one character death scene, like Gamora died, or Vision died, or even what else character died? Okay, that's probably it. So overall, guys, the Avengers Infinity War is such a epic, brilliant masterpiece, and I am so glad that we got this film. Without this film, MCU movie won't be the same without the Avengers Infinity War and the Avengers Endgame. But I gotta say, this film is one of my second best film of 2018. Yup, honestly guys, I just said it. Honestly guys, I think it's even better than I think it's even better than Wreck-It Ralph 2, aka Ralph Break the Internet. Honestly guys, how about we call it Wreck-It Ralph 2? So let's call it Wreck-It Ralph 2 for now on. It's even better than Incredibles 2. It's even better than, honestly guys, I don't want to say it's better than Into the Spider-Verse. Even I think Into the Spider-Verse is honestly one of the best films of 2018 in the history of mankind. That film came out 5 years ago. It's going to be 6 years when that film came out, which I might do a special anniversary for that. So yeah. And sorry guys, and this film is honestly one of my third favorite movie out of the MCU. And this is honestly one of my third favorite comic book movie ever made, because honestly got behind with the Avengers Endgame or even the Across the Spider-Verse. Yeah, honestly I count Across the Spider-Verse as a comic book movie because it's based on Spider-Man, and Spider-Man is the comic book characters. So yeah. And sorry guys, I'm going to give the Avengers Infinity War a 10 out of 10. This is an epic, brilliant masterpiece, and I'm going to give this Infinity Gauntlet movie a seal of NickHicks awesomeness. Sorry guys, that was my movie review on the Avengers Infinity War. So tell me about your opinion on this film on the comment section below. You think it's good, think it's bad, think it's mediocre, think it's the best, think it's the worst. And tell me what's your opinion on the Avengers Endgame. You think it's good, think it's bad, think it's mediocre, think it's the best, think it's the worst. Comment below. and let me know. And I'm probably you are wondering why I did this review at 6:09 in the morning, which I'm probably a lot of people say, dude, what the monkey are you doing? You're supposed to go to bed. Guys, I had to get this review out of the way because all else my brother Chris would be awake, or else this video would not be up. So I just want to take my time. I wanna post this video on the YouTube platform, and don't worry, I will watch the episodes of Fallout, and I might watch the episode. I'm just gonna watch some of the few episodes of Fallout because that is 1 hour episodes. Which honestly, guys, I might watch Knuckles after I get done watching episode 2 and 3 of Fallout. But it's gonna be a very long day. So yeah. Sorry, guys, it was someone's text me. No. Honestly, guys, I was just being stupid. Anyway, so tell me about your opinion on this film on the comment section below. Think it's good? Think it's bad? Think it's mediocre? Think it's best? Think it's a worst? The same thing with the Avengers Endgame. Comment below and let me know. But if you don't care about the Avengers Infinity War, I totally respect your opinion. And I am so glad that I see Wiggy Gaming really like this film. But Lembo Extra back. It was completely understanding. So, honestly, guys, I did tell that the Wiggy Gaming changed his opinion on this film. And thank goodness to the Lord that he did that. So, let's give it a long applause about him. Because I do remember that he hates this film because of some of the character death scene. Like, have you never seen some of the character death scene in some of the movie? Yeah, that's what I thought. So, there was no need to hate this film because of the character death scene. Some of the character, including animated movie, has some character death scene. Like, have you never seen have you never seen a Monkey Fist death scene in Kim Possible? Have you never seen Elsa death scene and Frozen 2? And last but not least, have you never seen Peter Parker from the Gwen Stacy universe death scene and Across the Spider-Verse? Yeah, that's what I thought. So no need to hate this film because of the death scene, which that's kind of blasphemy, you ask me. Sorry, guys, this is NickHicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2, and Kim Possible Fan 2001 signing out. And you guys have a great night, and I see you next time. And once again, yadios, everyone. Yadios.